What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is living in Grand Junction, Colorado. Well, today we're down at the Colorado River because it is float season, and after you're on the river for 4 to 5 hours, whatever it might be, the one thing that you're going to want to do when you're all finished is head out and get a cold one at one of our brew pubs. And we're going to tell you some of our favorites, and we're going to do it right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, along with my wife Christie and the rest of the team. We are the Hayes Home Group right here in gorgeous Grand Junction, Colorado. Hey, if you guys are brand new to the channel or you need to know anything about where you can float the river or where are all these awesome brew pubs we're about to talk about, or you're just ready to move out this way, there's only one way we can help you guys. The information popping up below. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send that dang carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with any questions. We'll definitely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to this. So yep, sport the new HHG hat. The old one, Christie said, was getting a little tired, so there you go. So guys, this is why you're coming out to Grand Junction, at least probably part of the reason why. Floating the Colorado River. Got some people hooking up right now, getting ready to float down. Gorgeous day, about 92 I think today. It's gonna be 100 in a couple of days. I told you guys it'll do that every once in a while, not too much. Maybe a couple of weeks out of the year we'll get over 100 degrees. But on a day like today, or maybe on one of those 100-degree days, you're floating the river, you've been on the river for 4 or 5 hours. There is nothing better than heading out to one of our brew pubs, which it's Colorado, especially in Grand Junction. We've got brew pubs all over the place. So I wanted to kind of share with you some of our favorites that we like to head to after a day on the river, or maybe on one of our world-class mountain biking trails, or you've done a couple of hour hike. Like I said, nothing better than going to a brew pub. Let's start with the Ale House down there on 12th and Patterson. I think that was the first brew pub that I visited when I came out to Grand Junction about 20 years ago. It's just one of those quintessential brew pubs with nice outdoor patio seating, live bands in the spring and summer out there in the grassy area, 35 beers on tap if you want the Tempest or the Battle Snake IPA, I think it's called. Then head over to the Ale House. Now they're also going to have some incredible food. Their pizza is to die for. They've got all kinds of nice eats, appetizers, and kind of the centerpiece of the Ale House is kind of a horseshoe bar. It's just a really cool atmosphere, which is what you're looking for. Yeah, you can go to Olive Garden and get a drink after the river, but you want to be hanging out with like-minded people that are also outdoor enthusiasts and just hang out with a more cozy, comfortable atmosphere down over there at the Ale House. This little channel right here, just off the Colorado, is a river float. They put this in a few years back. They got the yellow flag up, which means just be cautious. The river's flowing pretty good right now, but you're gonna head in here versus the Colorado, and that'll take you, geez, I want to say maybe, I don't know, half a mile, and get the kiddos on their inner tubes and just do the river float. There's a couple of dips down at the end there that they can go down. It's kind of fun, but they don't have to be on the Colorado if they don't want to. Flowing pretty good right now. All right, brew pub number 2, the Rock Slide, right there on 4th and Main. Been here for 30 years. We know the owner pretty well, super cool guy. And yeah, down at the Rock Slide, they've also got that outdoor patio seating, just you know, on a nice summer day. They've got the umbrellas for the shade and all that, but they also have a ton of beers on tap and incredible food as well. They used to have a chicken fried steak. They took it off the menu. He told me he was going to bring it back, so I'm going to hold him to that. But yeah, the Rock Slide right downtown on Main Street, which I've talked about before. It's definitely one of those most charming main streets in the country, and the Rock Slide's right there on 4th and Main. So that's brew pub number 2. Just talking to Wade over there. He's the one that's going floating with some buddies. He's not from here. He's from Baja, California, and we were chatting. He's thinking about heading out this way and getting a place. He just loves the weather, the outdoor lifestyle. So we'll see how that goes. All right, brew pub number 3, kind of a new one. It's called the Handlebar, and it's right there off Monument Drive and Highway 340 in the Redlands, just at the eastern edge of the Redlands. And same thing, about 24 craft brews on tap. They've got something that I'm not going to tell you where it is, but there is a speakeasy over there at the Handlebar. Got to go find the secret door and get inside. It's pretty cool. Now they also have probably one of the best burgers I've ever had in Grand Junction there at the Handlebar. It's got the brioche bun. It's called the Handlebar burger. Just the, I don't know what it is, probably the bun, but the, you know, the American cheese, the patty itself, it's just pretty dang tasty. Christie likes the Greek burger over there. So they've got some nice salads as well. But if you go on a Friday night, Saturday night, it is going to be packed. They do have rooftop seating as well, which is pretty neat. Kind of overflow, or if you know, if it's a cool night, you want to sit outside. So yep, head yourself over to the Handlebar. If you guys are looking to river float and you don't own a kayak, no big deal. Right here in this building behind me, that's Grand Junction Adventures. And you can rent a kayak, a little 2-person ducky they call it. It's like 70, 80 bucks, and what they'll do is they'll shuttle you over to Palisade at Riverbend Park, depending on what the river flow is. And this is where you wind up about 4 or 5 hours later, again, depending on how fast or slow the river's going. And it is just an absolute blast. And you just can't beat the price, especially with them shuttling you to where your starting point is. Obviously, your car's here waiting for you when you're done. So yep, you can float the river through Grand Junction Adventures. And we're here at Las Colonias Park, and this is their butterfly pond right here. So if you're just paddleboarding for a couple of hours on a hot summer day and you want to head to the brew pub, well, you could do that too. Okay, brew pub number 4, Base Camp Provisions. They're in Fruita, Colorado, right there downtown. And same thing, just an awesome outdoor seating patio area, all kinds of craft brews, IPAs on tap. And the one thing that I was really shocked about, I've never been a fish stick kind of guy. You know, the only fish sticks I ever had was those dang Vandy camps and the freezer when I got home from school that we'd throw in the microwave. And yeah, you know, I threw it down, but not my favorite. Well, let me tell you, the fish and chips there at Base Camp Provisions in Fruita, some of the best fish and chips I've ever had. I am a strong believer. So yeah, again, just a nice outdoor setting, good food, plenty of brews on tap. Base Camp Provisions out in Fruita, Colorado. Thought I'd take you up on the bridge here, give you a bridge eye view of the river. And that's Orchard Mesa Eagle Rim Park across the bridge on the other side of the river. Done a few videos over there at Eagle Rim. Don't forget about the zip line, guys. I'm sure you can see the tower in the background. And that'll take you across the river. And that's your landing zone right over there. It's like 20 bucks. We did it a couple summers ago. Pretty fun. Okay, last but not least, and I say last but not least because again, these are just the usual suspect brew pubs that Christy and I like to go to, either just her and I or with some friends. There are plenty of others to check out here in Grand Junction. But Ramblebine Brewing Company there on 5th in Colorado, it just has, again, just that vibe of like-minded people, fun atmosphere, plenty of brews on tap, and also the great food to go along with it. Something unique that Ramblebine does, we actually did a video oh, maybe a year ago, they have food trucks right outside their patio that rotate. So that's your food at Ramblebine. It's whatever food truck is outside. It could be Brutal Pie Pizza. It could be Pronto Bronto food truck. It just depends. They rotate them out. So you can go down there to Ramblebine, have a nice cold brew, cool scenery. That whole historic downtown is just awesome. Get yourself a nice cold one. Even if you start like Wade and his buddies are at 9 o'clock in the morning, they might be done by 1. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You got to head down to the brew pub, cool off a little bit. Flowing pretty good today, and it probably will be for the next little while anyway. The mighty Colorado. Get your float on, guys. Then when you're done, head out to one of those brew pubs or any number of other brew pubs out here in Grand Junction. So again, guys, as much as we love doing these dang videos, we'd love nothing more than to absolutely crush your real estate goals and moving out this way. So the information popping back up below. Reach out any way that you know how. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send the dang carrier pigeon. We will always have your back with any questions, and we'll definitely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to gorgeous Grand Junction. Till the next video, we'll catch you later.